Is one of the oldest and most grand hotels in the state, but it's almost closed its doors.
Yeah, fortunately, the Gadsden Hotel in Douglas has new life and continues to be absolutely Arizona.
Preserving it and keeping history alive, and just that was really our motivating factor.
Anel Lopez and her husband Florencio have owned the Gadsden Hotel for just over 2 years. She says they were driven to buy the historic hotel out of fear for its future.
We had heard rumors, that if they didn't find a buyer, that they were just going to close it. Really, the emotional connection that we have to Douglas was that my husband was born and raised here. And, when he found out that they were going to close it, to him, he says, once they close the doors, they'll never reopen them.
Now the Lopezes are in the middle of renovating Southeast Arizona's most opulent and historic hotels. The Gadsden first opened in 1907 when Douglas was a bustling city. The history of the hotel is almost as grand as the lobby itself, which includes a 42-foot Tiffany-inspired glass mural.
The artwork, it transforms with you throughout the day as the sun is rising and the sun is setting. It's almost as though you're in the desert scene, moving with it. And it's just the most beautiful thing. And we've been here 2 years, and I always find something different about the glass.
The glass mural is located at the top of the magnificent marble staircase. Gadsden lore says Pancho Villa rode his horse up these steps and chipped the 7th one.
To me, it makes sense. Why wouldn't he ride his horse in here, and why wouldn't it have chipped that 7th step?
We had this guest that stayed with us maybe about a year and a half ago, right after we had purchased it. And she says that her grandmother would tell her the story when her grandfather was waiting on the rooftop of the hotel, and that they fought in the lobby with Pancho Villa. They were waiting for him, and he came through the lobby. Yeah. So it could be true.
It could be true.
More history is found in the Saddle and Spur Tavern. The walls are branded with brands of local ranches.
One of the famous brands that we have on the wall is actually the 26 Bar. This was John Wayne's brand.
Okay.
It's still an active ranch today in Eager, Arizona. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he was known for coming in and sitting in that middle chair and buying shots of tequila for everyone in the bar.
The next stop on our Gadsden tour, the recently remodeled coffee shop. The style combines the old with the new.
It was actually 10 little stools that were original to the coffee shop, and my husband actually rebuilt them.
That
and just
is
rebuilt
neat.
This entire bar that's here.
Yeah, it's so retro and such a throwback.
Yeah.
Where are you going to take me now?
It's a secret.
Oh, no.
Yes.
We're going up, though, right?
Yes, we're gonna go visit our permanent guests.
The ride to the upper floors is in the original Otis elevator from 1907. We stop on the unoccupied 3rd floor, where the Gadsden runs tours for those not faint of heart. The Gadsden's most famous room, 333.
Uh-oh. This is it, huh?
Yes, you just have to make sure you knock before you go in.
I should knock.
Are you going to be brave?
I'm going to be brave. I'm going to go right on into 333. Okay. Oh, look at the shag carpet in here. Wow. You weren't kidding when you said original.
A female ghost has been known to turn on and off the lamp and the TV.
Anel, if the 3rd floor wasn't spooky enough, you're taking me down to the basement now. What are we doing here?
You're going to the dungeon.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's not a good thing, I don't think.
So the basement was actually known back in the day for women, gambling, and liquor.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And now the Lopezes are recreating the speakeasy they hope to open in the spring. They'll even repurpose the original booths from the coffee shop in the speakeasy. The final stop, the front desk, where you'll find real keys for the 22 rooms currently in use.
If we were to add like the card readers, I think it would be too modern for the space.
Yeah,
so
I think you're right.
We kind of just want to keep that little piece of history.
Yeah. And history is so important. You and your husband are doing a terrific job of maintaining the identity of this hotel. And I think that's just wonderful. And I thank you so much. You are absolutely Arizona, and we appreciate the tour.
Thank you.
And the Lopezes continue their efforts to remodel the Gadsden, and they hope to have the focal point of kind of a rebirth of downtown Douglas be the Gadsden Hotel. By the way, that speakeasy is going to be really cool when they open up. You're probably going to use the old phones in the lobby to get the password to then go downstairs and go through the door.
That is cool, as long as there's no ghosts down there, too.
I'm not going to say there are, and I'm not going to say there aren't.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
All right, thank you.